everybody, welcome to another video. My name is Kaylin Deanne. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, thank you for subscribing. And if you're not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. Shout out to the 27 subscribers that I do have. When I first started posting, I had 3 subscribers. Now I have 27, which is totally insane to me. I enjoy doing this, and yeah, I'm so happy you're here. So let's get into the video. I was kind of contemplating on what to film next, just because I don't want to bore you guys with content just in the house. Technically this is in the house still, but it's different. So my husband made me a sandwich, so I'm gonna do like a little mukbang and get to know me. I also can't forget the Starbucks coffee. But I found some questions online because I'm not that big of a YouTuber yet, so I can't technically ask you guys. Well, I mean, I could. I don't know if I would get any like comments. So I just got questions off of Google that I liked. I don't know if the thing is called get to know me tag questions. Maybe because you tag the questions, I'm not sure. But since I'm a new YouTuber and I don't really have the subscribers to ask you guys Q&A type of thing, I just got questions off of Google and I'm gonna do those just so you guys can get to know me. Okay, first question is, well, wait a minute. Let me take a bite of my food quick because it's gonna get cold. So this is turkey bacon. And then this is everything sourdough bread with avocado, fried egg, and tomato, and it's delicious. It's like my favorite breakfast. Okay. First question is, what time do you go to bed? Some of these questions are like basic questions, and some of these questions are really like to get to know me and so I can be vulnerable with you guys. So this one's not vulnerable. This is a basic question. What time do you go to bed? So it depends. It honestly depends. Lately it's been around 10:30. Last night we went to bed earlier. We've been trying to get up early, so we want to go to bed earlier so we can get up earlier, which isn't working. All right, what is your middle name? So my middle name is Deanne, D-E-A-N-N. And I'm just gonna give you guys a little backstory on where I got that name from. So my mom's sister, who would be my aunt, her middle name was Deanne. So my mom gave me her middle name when I was born. I never got to meet her. I don't want to get like too deep into it, but for my name, for like all my platforms are Kaylin Deanne. I just really love Deanne. The middle name means a lot to me. I wish I could have met my aunt because my mom said that me and her were so much alike. So that is my middle name. Wait a minute, let me take another bite. Okay. What are your favorite values in friends? So values, kindness. That's basically it. Kindness is just a really big, and honesty for sure. Loyaltiness, but for sure kindness. That's just like the top one. You gotta be kind. Like, I'm not into bullying and stuff. That's just not who I am, and that's not who I would want to associate myself with. So kindness for sure. Next question. Did you go to college? I sure did. Did I finish college? No, I did not. Okay, let's do a little backstory on that. When I got out of high school, I did not know what I wanted to be. I still honestly don't know what I want to be. but whatever I do, I want it to be built with purpose. Okay, so let's get back on track here, Kaylin. So yes, I went to college. I did not finish college. I've been in and out trying to figure out what I wanted to do with my life. And the last time I went to college, I was in interior design. I was so close to finishing, ended up dropping out because I'm like, what I want to do, I mean, I love interior design. I absolutely love it. Like, to decorate my own house and things like that, that interests me. But working for somebody did not interest me. So I'm like, I'm putting on all these hours of school and I'm building up debt just so I can turn around and work for somebody. And you know, there's nothing wrong with that. If that's what you do, that's the path that you take, that's totally cool. It just wasn't for me. So the college path, it wasn't for me. Okay, I tried it though. Your girl tried it. So all right, second question. How long was your longest relationship? My longest relationship is the one I'm in now. We met back in 2014. He is my husband now. We have 2 kids. His name is Comanche Jordan. I'm sure you've seen him in my other videos, but that is my longest relationship. And what have you named your children? All right, so my first child, he is 7 years old, and his name is Phoenix Lee Jordan. Phoenix came from not Phoenix, Arizona, but Phoenix the bird. We went through a really tough time when I was pregnant with him, and I will maybe do a story time on that. But Lee is, which is really cool. So Lee is my grandma's middle name and Manchi's middle name. So I'm like, Lee is perfect to do his middle name with. My nose is running. I don't know if I'm getting sick or if it's the allergies because it's been so nice. So, yep, Phoenix Lee Jordan. And then Koi, we named him after the koi fish. And basically, koi fish mean like everything peace. I know it's got more meanings to it, but I just, oh no. Okay, I might have to plug my phone in. I'll be back. Ugh. All right, plug you guys in so we don't lose each other. Okay, where was I? Oh yeah, Koi. So Manchi's middle name is Koi, but it's spelled C-O-Y. And when we were pregnant, we were coming up with names, and Manchi's like, I want to name him Comanche. And I don't know how I feel about the whole junior thing. I would want to have my own name, if that makes sense. I would want to build purpose and build my own name for myself instead of taking on somebody else's name. That's just my opinion, my feels towards it. So I'm like, we're not doing Comanche. He's not gonna be named Comanche Jr. So I'm like, what about Koi, but spelled K-O-I, like the fish, because they're beautiful to me. I think koi fish are beautiful. And we already had a Phoenix bird, so I'm like keeping the whole animal name. His middle name is Nehemiah. We got it from the Bible. Now, I don't know much about him. His last name is Jordan. So we got Phoenix and Koi. I'm a boy mom. I'm in my boy mom era. Okay, what was your first job? So my first job was server at Pizza Hut. Now that Pizza Hut is shut down. So that was my first job. I don't remember how long I worked there for, but yeah, I was a waitress there. All right, first thing on your bucket list. So I don't have a bucket list, but I'm going to make one. I'm not sure if bucket list and goals are the same thing, but the top thing on my goal list, if you wanna, maybe I'll switch it to what's the first thing on your goal list. So the first thing on my goal list instead of my bucket list, otherwise, you know, same thing maybe, is to get baptized. Now, I am still growing in my relationship with God, but I want to give my life to him. I want him to know, and I want people to know who I'm walking with, who I'm in a relationship with. So that's one of the things. I've never been baptized ever, not when I was a baby either. And I know baptizing is supposed to be a choice, and the fact that I can say that I choose that I want to be baptized feels really good. And just in my heart, I know that I want to do it. I want to give my life to him. I want him to use my life to live out his will for me here. I'm still like in the learning stages. I'm forgetting to eat. Learning stages of everything, but all I know for sure is that I want to get baptized. Okay. Next question is, do you have any bad habits? I do. I have a lot of bad habits. I'm going to be a little vulnerable here and list some of my bad habits for you guys. So, number one, I'm not disciplined. I don't follow through with stuff that I say I'm going to do for myself. If I do it for somebody else, okay, I'm going to follow through. But for myself, I let myself down a lot as far as saying or doing what I say I'm going to do. Like getting up early in the morning. That's been a real struggle of mine, trying to break that habit of just telling myself I'm going to do one thing and then I don't do it. Another bad habit is not having structure in my life. I've been working on trying to lay out a schedule for myself for everything, just so I can be more consistent and have more structure in my daily life, but that's still a work in progress. I feel like I've been working on that since 2023, 2022 maybe. But yeah, that's another bad habit. Another bad habit is smoking. Now, sometimes I smoke too much, right? And it causes my mind to wander in so many different directions, and some of those directions might not even be good, right? So I guess you could say I get anxiety if I over smoke. So that's one reason I've been wanting to quit. Another reason is it's a waste of money. In my eyes, why am I spending money on it? So that's another bad habit. Another bad habit is I say a lot. So you might not notice because I'm gonna cut a lot of them out, but I think that's a bad habit. That's just a few of my bad habits. What else? I can't think of anything else right now, but I know I have a lot. I have a lot, and it's hard to break them. You know, you grow up doing something a certain way. You have to unlearn all those habits that you've built up and try to build new ones, and it's hard. It's really hard. So give yourself grace, though. God gives us grace. Give yourself grace. But still continue to strive to be better. Next, do another bite. Doing a mukbang is hard. You gotta remember to eat while you're talking. Do you have any pets? I do. I have one cat. His name is Kobe. He's my little fluff ball. We got him when he was a kitten, and he's huge now. And we have 2 lizards, Yoshi and Ash. They're 2 bearded dragons, and you might see them in videos. So those are my pets. How many siblings do you have? So this one's a fun one because I have a lot more siblings than I thought I did. So my biological father has not been the dad that has been in my life. So I have a brother on my mom's side, but we have different dads. His dad adopted me. I'm pretty sure, yeah, adopted me. When I think I was 3. I think my mom said I was 3. So he's been in my life. I've always had a father figure in my life. But my biological dad, the dad that helped make me, he has other kids with different moms. So I have one brother on my mom's side, and then I have 3 sisters on my dad's side and 1 brother. So I know this is so like it's crazy to me because I found out about them when I knew of them, but I didn't know about them. So I found out about them. Does that make sense? I knew of them, but then I found out about them. Anyway, so it was 2021, 2020? No, oh my gosh. How could I get that mixed up? It was like 2015 when I found out about them. I was pregnant with Phoenix when my younger sister reached out to my mom. I think she reached out to me, but I didn't know who she was, you know? And then my mom came to me and said that your sister reached out to me. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I got a sister, right? Come to find out I've got multiple sisters. So my younger sister reached out to me and we ended up meeting. I wish I still had the pictures because I could drop them in. What memories. And then I met one of my older sisters. I met my brother on my dad's side once, but I don't know him. We don't have a relationship. And then I guess we've got one other sister that wants nothing to do with us, which is okay. Cause I mean, she wasn't a part of my life to begin with. So it's not like I'm missing a part of me, if that makes sense. But yeah, I've got at least 3 well, I've got 5 siblings, but 3 that I have relationships with. So that's that. What social media platform do you use the most? So I use IG the most, Instagram, for my people who don't know what that is. I've been slowly working my way up and on being more consistent with Facebook. Oh, which reminds me, I made a new Instagram. Wanted to delete my old one and start fresh just because I'm on a different path now. So I will make sure that I put in my new Instagram. So if you guys want to follow, it's there. So I use Instagram the most, and then Facebook I'm growing on. I had Facebook like a long time ago, and it was traumatic, to say the least, because there was so much negativeness on there, so much drama, and I didn't like it. So I got rid of Facebook a long time ago, and then I got it back for like business purposes when I was on a whole business journey. So, but yeah, so I have a Facebook. I getting to like I have a Facebook, but I'm not on it as much as I am on Instagram, but I'm trying to be on it more and more present on it. And then YouTube, but I guess I'm going off track. The social media platform that I use the most is Instagram. And then I want to get into TikTok, but then I don't, because I heard TikTok people on there are mean, and I just don't do mean. I don't do mean, you know? But I heard it's easy to grow on TikTok, so I'm like, should I do a TikTok? What are some of your life goals? I'm just gonna name a few. My top one is, I guess, oh my gosh, I have 2: bucket list and then life goals. Okay. Well, okay. I want to just give my life to God. My goal and hopes and prayers are for God to use me to reach other people. And, you know, help other people find healing and peace and joy in our Creator. And to just be kind to people. And I have no goals besides that. Well, I guess I've just to grow myself with my relationship with our Creator and just live a more purposeful life. Like, it's hard to explain. I was really big, like last year, I went through 2 different things I was trying to build. So I started network marketing in 2022, but it wasn't fulfilling me. And then I started digital marketing, where I was trying to sell this digital course to people. And I found myself more wrapped around the idea of making money. How can I make money? I see all these people making money really easy, apparently. So let me try it. So that's what I would do. I would follow the bandwagon, trying to figure out, you know, okay, if they're making money, I can make money from it. So that's what I would do. And now my focus isn't on making money. You know, money's good. Money, you need to have money in order to do things, but my focus isn't on the money anymore. So my life goal is to just be used for what my purpose is here, what God put me on this earth to fulfill. And I want Him to use me, my body, my flesh, to fulfill the purpose that He has for me. That's all I want to do. And then just love on my kids and grow, just become a better me, and plant seeds into my kids about God and, you know, how special they are. I want my life to be wrapped around God and doing what He wants me to do, rather than what I think I need to be doing. So that's my life goal, honestly, is to just live out what God's will is for me as a person while I'm here. What is your favorite book? The Bible. The Bible is my favorite book. I have not gotten through it all yet, but it's interesting. It is so interesting. It's hard for me to believe that people can say that it's boring, because it's not boring at all. Maybe somebody who says that doesn't like not retaining the information or understanding the information. So I found a lady who does Bible studies on YouTube. So I'll do my Bible studies with her, and she really breaks down each chapter. So she's reading it to us, and then if she's got any points or things, she stops and evaluates what was said and breaks it down for you, which makes it a lot more easier to retain and understand what you're reading. So if you're reading something that's you're not understanding, I can understand why it would be boring. But yeah, my favorite book is the Bible. Hands down, the Bible. All right, if you could live anywhere, where would it be? This is hard because I want to be somewhere warm if I do move somewhere, to stay there. But my idea is to just travel, homeschool my babies, and travel in an RV and just see the beautiful creation that God put us on. There's so much that I haven't seen, and there's so much that my kids obviously haven't seen, and I want to be able to show them the beautiful creation that we are on, the beautiful creation that God made. So I wouldn't live just anywhere. Honestly, I want to be all over the place. As long as it's in God's will, then in God's will for me, for my family, then that's how I would like to live, is just traveling and making YouTube videos and drawing people closer to God, drawing myself closer to God, walking with God. So there's that. What are your top 3 priorities in life? Top 3. So getting closer to God is my top priority. Building that relationship with him is so important to me, because I'm his child. You're his child. Wouldn't you want to get to know your father and be in relationship with him? That's my top priority. Then it's my babies, the beautiful creations that he created through me. Those are my second priority. And then third would be drawing more people to God, finding more disciples, finding more people who want to walk with the Lord, helping people find him, those who might be lost in the worldly ways, lost in the desires of the flesh. I want to reach people and just eventually my testimony hopefully is going to, this is so hard, you guys, like it's hard to put my feelings into words and speak it, but I know for a fact, I just know that I want to be a vessel for Jehovah. I want to be a vessel for him. I want to help bring his other children to him. So priorities, let me go over it again. Building my relationship with God, getting closer to him, getting closer to the Father, the Creator. You get it. He is like my top priority, is making sure that I have that relationship with him, because I need him. Then it's my babies, because he trusted me. He had trust in me to raise these babies and to raise them to know God, to raise them to be kind and to love, and just I'm gonna raise my babies right, my little boys. I'm planting the seeds now. That was 2 priorities. Now 3rd, to serve my purpose here, to serve my purpose here on earth. Whatever purpose God has for me, that's a priority. Whatever that is, I'm not even sure what it is, to be honest. Actually, I do know what it is. It's to share his word, and it's to lead people to him. How? It could be this platform, it could be YouTube, how I reach people, you know? So I just want him to use me. You can use me. You can use me, Jehovah. Okay. That was so messy. I'm sorry. Where were you born? So I was born in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. What is your favorite color? Okay, so I'm one of those people, my favorite color changes. And I have a lot. Colors are so beautiful. So it would be olive green, lilac purple, or like a sky blue. Those are my top 3 favorite colors. So we cheat in the questions a little bit. Which type of music do you like? Pause for another bite because this is getting cold on me. Okay, what type of music do you like? So my music selection has changed. Anything Christian, anything worshiping God, glorifying God, that's the type of music that I'm listening to. I used to listen, well, I still listen to rap, but rap, Christian rap, you know? But the music that I was listening to was degrading to women. It was glorifying drugs and violence and evil. And when I started my relationship, once my relationship with God grew like more and I got closer to him, I felt every time I would hear a song and it's saying the B word and it's calling women, you know, HOs, it didn't sit right with me anymore. Like I got an ick feeling and it really disturbed my spirit. So I cut that music out of my life, and now it's just straight music that glorifies God. So anything Christian, I'm not so picky. I'll listen to some country Christian music. I would listen to, you know, R&B Christian music, rap Christian music, just regular worship music, gospel music. I'm not picky. All of it makes my spirit joyful and peace. I feel at peace when I listen to music like that. So definitely Christian music. Next question. Who is your favorite YouTuber? So I watch quite a few YouTubers, but my favorite one is Olivia May. I will tag her in here if I can. I don't know how. Maybe I'll put her in the description box, but she be having me cracking up. Like, she just had a little boy too. I think he's almost gonna be 1. His name is Angel, and I love watching her content. She's very inspirational to me, and I just love her personality. She be having me cracking up. So Olivia May on YouTube. Next question is, are you religious? No, not at all. I'm not religious. I don't follow a religion. I'm spiritual, and I have a relationship with God. I have a relationship with the Creator. I could never, when I was younger, so when I was younger, I went to live with my grandma, right? And my grandma, she's a Jehovah's Witness. That's okay to be, you know, if you follow a religion, that's okay, you know? But when I remember living with her and she's like, if you're gonna stay with me, you need to go to, they called them the Kingdom Hall. So I would have to go with her. And I always felt forced, right? And then you got these other religions and they tried to downgrade others. And it was just never something that I could get behind or fully understand. So no, I'm not religious, but I am very, very spiritual and very, very much a believer and somebody who wants to give my life to God. That's it. No religion, nothing. I am just a relationship with God, a child of God who is building a relationship with their Father. So no, not religious. How old are you? I am 29 years old. And then I will be 30 actually this year. And honestly, before, 30 used to scare me. You know, getting old used to scare me, but I'm just excited to see where 30 brings me. Where God brings me when I'm 30. My 30s don't scare me. I'm really excited. What makes you happy? Oh no, I skipped a question. Do you have any allergies? I do. So first things first is I'm allergic to cats. Why do I have a cat? Because I love them. I don't know if anybody else can relate, but you love cats so much that you're willing to put aside the fact that you're allergic to them. We're gonna have a runny nose. We're gonna have a wheezing throat, but we love cats. And I can't imagine my life without Colby. Before we moved into where we are now, we used to have 4 cats. It was too many. I was turning into a crazy cat lady, which isn't possible when you're allergic to them. But now that just one is enough. And honestly, that is too much too right now, having a baby and just the hair situation. So much cat hair, but it's okay. I love them. Okay, so we did the allergies. Cats. Oh no, I got one more allergy. So I am allergic to fake metal too. So I can't wear it unless it's sterling silver or gold. What makes you happy? God makes me happy. My babies make me happy. The sun makes me happy. Nature makes me happy. Water makes me happy. What else? Animals make me happy. What else? God, my babies. I guess you can say my husband too. He makes me happy. The sun, nature, water. What else? Yeah, that's it. That's it. Those are the main things that make me happy. But above all, God, for sure. Because I've been so anxious and depressed without having him in my life. And now that I have him in my life, I feel like I'm gaining peace. A peace that doesn't make any sense, but it's because of him. So those are what makes me happy. Okay, how would you define success? So before, I would define success as having a nice house, having a nice car, you know, being able to go wherever you want, whenever you want, I would have defined that as success, and it is. But now my eyes are opening up to that, like, it's not just about that. So success to me would be being able to wake up every day knowing that I'm living out my purpose here. Yeah, that's basically it. Just being able to wake up and know that I'm living my purpose, the purpose that I was put here for. That would be my success. And yeah, that's it. That would be that's how I define success. Okay, and then this is the last question. It says, do you consider yourself an introvert or an extrovert? So I am very much, I'd like to think, introverted. I am mainly in the house by myself. I'm with my boys, my husband, that's basically it. I do want to make friends, especially girlfriends. Like, I would love to have a group of girlfriends that I can do Bible studies with, go and get coffee with, create content together, or just go on walks and be in nature, have kid play dates. I would love to have things like that, but me being introverted and liking my solitude and liking being like to myself kind of stands in the way of me making friends, if that makes sense. But I'm totally open to it. It's just hard for me to put in the work to find them and to keep them. I don't know. I'm introverted for sure, but I want to have friends. I do, because I get lonely. I do get lonely sometimes, but then it's like I'm more okay by myself than lonely. So that was my last question. I hope you guys liked it. I hope it wasn't too much. I hope I wasn't boring you. I hope that you guys got to know me a little bit more, so you're not here just like, well, okay, she cleans, she's got kids, she's in our house all the time, but who is she? I don't know anything about her. Well, now you guys got some stuff that you know about me. And honestly, I had fun doing this. I would like to eventually do like a Q&A where supporters ask me questions and then I can answer them that way. That would be a lot of fun too. This was obviously fun, but I love you guys. Thank you for watching. I'm hoping to have this up by Sunday, but yeah, it took me a minute to create this video. I've been wanting to do it. I was supposed to film it Monday, but that didn't happen. And today it's Wednesday, and we made it happen. So that's all that matters. Thank you, Jesus. But yeah, thank you for watching. Until next time, I love you guys. And let me know if you enjoyed this in the comments. Let me know if you can relate to any of these questions, the way I answered them. Let me know if you are a believer. Let's connect, because I want to have a community of believers, faith-based, kingdom of God people in my life. So anyway, yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Until next time. Let me finish the sandwich. This is so cold now. is hard. I like watching mukbangs, but I didn't know how hard it was to eat and talk.
If the